Hey everyone, it's Kathy Reuter, and today I am going to talk to you guys about inviting. And inviting is the very first vital behavior. It is the most important behavior that is going to grow your business. So, I want everyone to know that this is a relationship building business. This is a people business. And this is the only business where you can actually be you. You can actually be yourself, your authentic self, because that will attract those types of people to you. But we want to talk about inviting people along on this journey with us now. How do we go about doing that? So your first goal as a Beachbody coach, your first month, is to find 3 people who want to do our challenge group with you. You're going to be doing it with them together as a group. And I always have the start dates of all of our different groups that we're running on the cover photo in Team Forever Strong. So you can always look there. There's always a group that you can invite people to. And so how do we find 3 people a month? How we do this is by private messaging people and inviting them to be a part of this journey with us. And we ask that our coaches invite 3 to 5 people a day. And this is something, guys, that you have to do every single day. So it's important that when you sit down to work on your business, all right, that you get right to work and you stay focused and you start inviting and you start talking to people, start having conversations. It's the most important thing that you can do. And you want to work off of a list. So when I started, I had a list of like at least 10 names, and I worked off of that list all the time, and I always kept that list filled with people. And I would just private message them. Now, most of the people, and probably all the people that you know on your friend list right now, are people you've either worked with, maybe you've done sports with before, maybe you went to school with them. So you'll connect with them. And this is just a sample invite of what I would say if I was going to invite somebody to be a part of our challenge group with me. I would simply say, hey Kristen, how's it going? I love seeing the pictures of the kids. I can't believe how big they're getting. How old are they now? My kids are getting so big too. Landon's 4 and Kirsten's 2, and I just can't believe how fast time goes by. Oh, it's crazy. It makes me so sad. But I was thinking of you because our team is putting together a 21-day support and accountability group that's going to be kicking off in a week. And I'm looking for 5 people who want to do this with me. Would you be interested in hearing more about it? So if you break that down and you look at that invite that I did, all right, I started with making a personal connection. So you always want to start off by making a personal connection with how you know that person. You don't want to dive right into the invite right away, because then that just looks kind of spammy and salesy. And I kept it very basic and simple, because I've learned that in this business, you will get more of a response rate back from people, a higher response rate back from people, the more simple and the less words you use. When I first started, I used a lot of the Shakeology, and I talked about that, and I, threw in the ingredients, and I talked all this detail stuff, and it pushes people away. So the more simple and the more basic you can keep it, the better. So I kept it simple. I said, I was just thinking of you because my team is putting together a 21-day support and accountability group, and I'm looking for 5 people who want to do it with me. Sometimes I might even say, I still have a few spots open, or I'm looking to fill 2 more places, or I even have 1 spot open. Sometimes I'll say that to create that sense of urgency, because people are more likely to get back to you if they know that there's a deadline or that there's a sense of urgency. And then I ended it with a question. Are you interested in hearing more about it, or would you be interested in hearing more about this? And so I left it with a question, with giving them the chance now to ask me more about it. And if they came back to me and asked for more information about it, then this is where you can start to be you. You want to be you and carry on the conversation like you would if you were sitting at your kitchen countertop with your best friend. How would you talk to this person? How would you describe the program that you're doing? So if this were me and someone said, yeah, sure, I'd love to hear more about it. Can you tell me more about it? If I was talking about the 21-day fix, which is what I started with, I'd say, it's so awesome. I didn't think I had any time to do this, but you do a 30-minute workout every single day. So I squeeze it in when the kids take their nap, or I bring Kirsten down and put her in her bouncy seat. And then you follow this portion control nutrition plan that is designed specifically to meet the needs of your body based on what your goals are. And what's awesome about it is that you are allowed to eat all the food groups. So I can still have my carbs, which I love, but everything is portioned out to the exact amount that my body needs so that I can keep seeing results. And I can still have my cheats, so I can still have some chocolate, wine, because what mom doesn't need wine, right? And I can have cheese, things like that. So it's very, very realistic and sustainable, and it teaches you more about how to live a healthy, well-balanced lifestyle versus just a diet, which that doesn't last. And then I would send that part of the message. And then I would say, and then I'm drinking my really yummy superfood shake called Shakeology every single day. I have mine for breakfast. And you could also have it for a snack instead of a meal. But I was looking to lose weight when I started, so I replaced the meal with it. And it replaces my vitamins. And I drink it every day. And within 5 days, I noticed I had a ton of energy. And I wasn't craving anything anymore. I was actually craving a shake. Sometimes I have 2 a day. And it is awesome. I have never felt better. If I miss a day by accident, I totally drag. And I just feel like I want to take a nap and go to sleep. So see, I put myself into it. And I would send those as like 3 separate messages back to the person instead of one huge bulk message. So I would just send 1, 2, 3 to kind of break it up for them. But I talked about how it related to me. Right? So talk about you and how it relates to you. And, you want to stay away from going to the website and like spouting out all these like words and making it very like word vomit and, lots of lingo that they might not know about. They just want to hear about the program and how it's working for you. And if you show excitement and you show enthusiasm, people want that. All right. And guys, listen, I know inviting can be scary when you first become a coach. Everyone is nervous to do that first invite, but I can promise you that the more you do it, the more confident that you become. That is the only way to get over it, is to actually just do it. And the more you do it, the more confident you become, which makes you more competent. And then it's like riding a bike. You just do it. And it's something that you do every single day. So just remember that. You have to invite 3 to 5 people to be a part of our next challenge group every single day, because this business is all about consistency. So you'll do those invites and then you'll follow up with those people the following day, and you'll keep the pattern going. But just remember, guys, have real relationships with people. If people tell you no or they're not interested, keep the conversation and the relationship going. Keep building those relationships. When people tell you no, it doesn't mean no forever. It just means no, not right now. They are not ready yet. But you've planted that seed now. When they are ready, guys, they now will know to go to you and have you be their Beachbody coach versus somebody else. All right? So I hope this helped. If you have any questions, comment below, and I'm happy to help you and answer anything that you have. Bye, guys.